And I'm raising this matter of home births and the issue with indemnity and so on for midwives who perform in home births, because I've been contacted by a number of constituents. So I think the Minister is familiar with the issue anyway, so I'd be interested in hearing his reply.
Thanks very much. I wish to thank Senator Conway for raising this matter. Subject to overall government policy, the staffing of the health services is primarily a matter for the Health Service Executive, the HSC. However, there are issues concerning the provision of midwives for home births, and I welcome the opportunity to comment on it. There are a number of areas of the health service where staffing shortages currently exist. For example, certain categories of consultants and non-consultant hospital doctors, theatre nurses and community midwives. The fact that there may be shortages of certain staff categories doesn't mean that the HSC is not committed to providing the relevant service nonetheless. In relation to home births, I've recently stated, and I wish to reaffirm my view, that pregnancy is not a disease, but a physiological condition. There was a time when almost all births took place in the home, and there's no reason why women with a normal low-risk pregnancy should not have their baby delivered at home by a community midwife or in a midwife-led unit. It should be the mother's choice within safe guidelines, in my opinion. It is a policy to respect an individual's choice in childbirth, and currently in Ireland there is a national domiciliary midwife service available to eligible expectant mothers who wish to avail of a home birth service. The service is provided by self-employed community midwives on behalf of the HSC. The midwives concerned enter into a contract or a memorandum of understanding with the HSC. Each self-employed community midwife who agrees to be bound by the terms of this contract or memorandum of understanding is covered by the Clinical Indemnity Scheme, operated and paid for by the State Claims Agency. This covers clinical negligence or medical malpractice arising from the provision of community midwife services. The latest Memorandum of Understanding came into operation on the 1st of March this year. The criteria for eligibility for individuals to provide home birth services on behalf of the HSC were drafted by a group of experts, including midwives and obstetricians. The new governance arrangements for home birth services are designed to provide a safe service for both mothers and babies availing of this service, and secondly, provide clarity in the contractual arrangements between the HSC and the midwife. There are currently 18 self-employed community midwives who have signed a contract of employment with the HSC. The delivery rate by these midwives reduced from 288 births in 2002 to 161 births in 2012. Figures for last year are not yet available. Their presence is supported by designated midwifery officers in each HSC region. These officers act as advocates for a woman opting to have home births and to provide professional support for self-employed community midwives practicing on behalf of the HSC. Ultimately, midwives choose whether or not to become self-employed community midwives, and many have chosen not to take up that role, preferring the security of employment with the HSC. The expansion of midwife-led units and greater availability of home births as an option is among the issues in the general review of maternity services that's being carried out over the course of the next 12 months.
Thank you, Minister.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Minister for his comprehensive reply, and certainly to something I'm sure we will come back to in this House in due course.
Thank you.